Hey, I am back with more Cooking Companions, and I'm excited to play more. Um, but before we load the game, there's some extra stuff that we unlocked, like cooking things, but I'm pretty sure there's some other spooky shit in there, so we should check that out. With so many cabbage dishes here, how could Cabbage not be the leader of the Pets? Heck, she's even on the logo. Just don't let her tell you the complete history of Halupki. I'm not sure what that is. I am not cultured as much as this cabbage. Pro tip, for an easier time, cut the cabbage in half and then cut the halves into quarters. Fun fact, cabbage has been cultivated for more than 6,000 years. Wow! Don't think I'll go through all of them right now, but I want to, dip into them. Energetic and always willing to learn, Mariah's can-do attitude is the glue that holds the group together. A lover of animals, her kind heart advocates for leaving them alone. Keeping tension simmered. Particle physics. Ooh! Okay, but the biggest question is, will it tell us if Anatoly can actually read? Rumored to be a worldly scholar, but that's bogus. He only pretends to read books. He never learned simple addition or subtraction. Same. Which is probably why he looks up to Mariah so much. Will you let Mariah have a taste, or gobble him up for yourself? Herbology, illiteracy. Oh, your skill is illiteracy. Oh no. Sorry, again, it's winter. A little congested just permanently. He's 33? Wait, how old was Anatoly? 25. Okay. Always the optimist, Gregor likes splitting firewood, eating things in one gulp, and helping out his friends. Gregor's a rare guy with a heart of gold. Will you take it from him? I don't know. Are we eating his heart? Optimist can reach high shelves. 27. Super tall glass of water. Karen will chew you up and spit you out. If Gregor thinks the glass is always half full, Karen thinks the glass isn't full enough. Needs to be cleaned better and could probably use something stronger than water. She's one tough cookie and difficult walnut to crack. Maybe you could marinate that away? Machiavellian nature has a knife. Also, her tsundere nonsense is way less acceptable if she is 29. Your frontal cortex has fully developed, and you're still playing fucking these games and just being a bitch because the group needs someone to be a dick. I don't trust it. Okay, we'll peek at these. It'll make you cry but also smile. I wonder if that pro tip's true. I know there's that tip of, like, if you leave, like a piece of bread by the table, it absorbs some of the teariness, but... Nobody likes him stale. Pro tip, don't fucking eat all the bread all the time, but it's good. Always marry, no exceptions. I guess there are a lot of berries that kind of look like raspberries that may kill you if you eat them, so... But if you want to make this, look, a recipe. But then there's like this. And disgusting. Okay, these are the spookies we've seen. Which, I hate it. So I assume this is, Mariah? Disgusting. Horrifying. Hashtag hate it. Okay. Let's load. You wake up in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or... We're so fucked. Or, like, I think we'll be fine, like, the audience or whoever is driving this man, but everyone in the house is so fucked. Like, so fucked. Also, I'm gonna try to turn the background sound up a little bit. Hopefully it's not annoying, but it's pretty light, and when I was listening back to the recordings, they were a little hard to hear. Oh, we found some meat. Good. Good. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's event. Also, I love the fact that this dude, like, from his perspective, he's not a serial killer. He just keeps finding fucking mystery meat. And he's like, hell yeah. Are we making bacon? Smell is unique. Honestly, I'm surprised you've not gotten used to the smell of flesh, unless Anatoly is particular. Also, so I started playing through this with my boyfriend just because I was like, I want you to see how fucking fucked up this gets. And I think Karen, right from the get-go, is way too fucking ready to eat people. Like, I don't think that's a question she had in her mind of, like, will I, won't they? It was always a, yes, I will. Honestly, it might be an active, I want to eat people. See, look at her. Her face didn't even change fucking spooky. She is just like, what is that smell? Me in my right mind would like to eat a man. Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Okay. The way she asked that, and like the way it was like, oh, I don't argue. I'm just imagining we're like cooking it up in the pan and just like flipping it to her like seals. You should probably chew. You thought she was concerned with rationing. No. She just wanted to ration, but the second the rations were out, it's time to eat people, and no stops. Oh god. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. But I realized after last session, I was having some thoughts I don't think I was voicing. Fucking how many times do you think we've done this? Because I feel like it's at least one other time, but I feel like it's more than that. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before, and she's just happy not to ration because that means it's sooner or later she gets to eat another man before we get out of here. I'm gonna lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down. Gregor calls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Poor Gregor. Karen leans in to whisper, I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. Over flesh. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. Oh, so we're having cannibal nightmares. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Tell us! Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Like a rot? Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. I always seem to come back, right? In one way or another? See, fucking Karen is like, I am here to eat people. Like, this camping trip was never about anything else for Karen. Fucking, when it was the first, like, oh, maybe it's gonna rain, we should go get extra supplies, she was like, should we? And it's like, yes, you should, just in case. And she was like, but I want to eat people. Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. 'Cause you brought it here, 'cause you were prepared. I want you to slip it into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Like, I'm down for eating people, but I give them a fighting shot outside. Like, they don't win that fighting shot, but I give it to them. Will you do this for me? Why don't you do it? I need to psych myself up for what's next. This is my first time, and I want it to be perfect. Okay, so this is the first, like, big boy choice. Let's just fuck it. Okay, so we were being nice, being the good guy, but I think we have a dark passenger situation. I think secretly we've been eating people for fucking millennia. That's why she's like, oh, are you joking about how long we've been doing this? I think we fucking eat teenagers every summer. So, yeah, we'll do it. I knew you would. Thank you. You nod. She's learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. I wonder if the ones who have died will remember the things we've done for them. I'm scared about it. Being said, we were very nice to them, and that's also why I think they died first, maybe. I don't know, but it's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. Okay, now that's making me think, like, are we in a fucking time loop situation? 'Cause I feel it. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Fucking vile. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. What the fuck? Okay, so now I'm like, Karen's not even a cannibal. She's just one of those people who thinks eating raw meat is super cool because our ancestors did it, which I don't know if our ancestors did. I feel like our ancestors figured out, like, cooking meat was good, but, you know, internet has a lot of crazy fucking trends and, like, diets. But now I'm just imagining her as, like, one of those health gurus. She's been vlogging this whole time being like, yeah, eating people is the new raw diet. Get awfully sick, or... Gregor slowly puts some meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside the house. Anatoly brought over a bunny fly? Butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I had never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. Did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? Well, you know it's an anesthetic. Or whatever phrase she used. So, like, he's knocking out. I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you under the couch, Gregor. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. This is her time. We're gonna have fucking horrific nightmares tonight. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom, and crawling into bed, and Anatoly slept in. Oh, are we sleeping in the same fucking bedroom as Karen? Are we, like, cannibal buddies now? You fall asleep almost instantly. Did we not have a horrific nightmare? Is it because Karen is our horrific nightmare? Wake up, sleepyhead. You're having a nightmare. Mariah's in the back. But who cares when there's that ass? I'm just kidding. She scares me. But however, this picture is very cute. But I'm also very scared of very clear Mariah in the background. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast with what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Are we eating fucking Gregor's legs? Come on, let me show you. Get out of bed and head to the living room? Yeah. Why? He's a little weak from all the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandaged him up like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where are my... God, you're stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us out when you'll immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? And don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. I don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, going to start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey, all I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths. And yet I complained my belly was not full. I feel like there's a possibility, there is a path with Cannibal Gregor, and I fear it. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn and smelled something amazing coming right out of a pile of trash. Dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away meat that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. Okay, don't eat garbage meat. Don't eat things out of the garbage. I learned nothing from that experience. Well, at least you know that. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. Then why didn't you fucking bring more? I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's gonna keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabinet chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, here's your dying wish, because, like, I don't want to, like, I think you're gonna die, but I don't want, to assume or let you know that I think you're gonna die. But also, it'd be a dick move not to give you a fucking blanket. Like, I'm not insane. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at Peace. I am... Oh, he is fading. You watch the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. Game's fucked. What the hell do you think you're doing? Achievement unlocked. Goodbye, Gregor. You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? What the fuck was I supposed to do? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to find the other remains. Gregor. There's a knocking sound. You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander. Your mind can't wander when there is a cartoon cabbage! Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. Ooh, let's find our deep, dark secrets. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now. So watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. Seemed like fun. As the leader of the Chompettes, it's important for you to find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck! You've been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? You go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. She's making another knife. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood off the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? What are you whittling with that knife? A wooden knife? Yeah, that's right! Do you want one? I'd like my knife back. Oh yeah? Picked it up the first day and you said nothing. Karen looks pleased with herself. I wonder if this knife is a little cursed. She's too happy right now. keep the knife. Aren't you sweet? I feel like if I was like, hey thief, give me the knife, she was like, okay, I'll give you the knife, and just stab me in the gut. Now I can make some cutlets for tonight. The basement key should be somewhere in the kitchen. At least I think that's where you put it last. You thank Karen and head for the kitchen. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. What do you want to check first? Woodpile. Yep, still filthy back here. You definitely aren't cleaning anything up back here. You need to find Cabbage. The cauldron. Some rustling around. Yay! She always picks the same hiding spot. You found me! Well done. As leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage Head joins the party! 4 Chompettes to go. What's next? Glad you asked. Keep it up. You'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. Oh no. Does that mean all the Chompettes are not the people I've murdered? Oh, and they're just other actual cannibal Shia LaBeoufs? Or are they people I've murdered and they're just be like, hey, you'll be dead too, and then you can be one of us as well? You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? It's right in the nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key. There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. You got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. But I'm playing hide and seek because the other option is living with my crimes. Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Explore the bedroom. Found him! I want to know what's under that floorboard. Also, there's spilled ink on the table. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion. Today, I'm as sweet as sugarcane. Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Can smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? Tell Onion the truth. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. Yeah. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah, Anatoly, and Gregor. But yikes! That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right? So I assume that's our past. I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyway, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Onion has joined the party. Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem. There's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Bread? The one and only. Chompettes! Let's move out. Autobots, roll out. Your party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache. Your face is feeling numb. And your legs aren't moving. Oh well. You do some time breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. I'm scared. Suddenly feel second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. Probably strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. Oh, proudly, not probably. Bread. You hear Bread coming out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me. Everyone's secretly favorite Chompette. Bread. Don't you love me? My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? Tell Bread about gathering the Chompettes together. That's pretty crumby idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but this, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Humph. Bread, we need you to help finding Potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. Would never let the Chompettes down. Hahaha. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Bread has joined the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Wah! Oh, of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All three Chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it. You already ate. We're not good for that. You glutton. We trying to blink away the hungies? Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. Now I imagine like just a fully grown adult being rolled down the steps by like various vegetables. You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. Good trauma management. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chompettes? Mosey out. But also, no one gonna talk about this wizard staff in the back here? You have 3 Chompettes in your party. 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's gonna crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one's lasting longer than the others. Focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. Haha. 2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. This... I am excited to learn more horrifying things about us. Where is she? Feel a chill run up your spine? Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turned silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry. Wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage. So Raspberry is somehow scarier than us? But I think we killed her once. And we can do it again. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skill says he's in the basement. Oh, yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. What do you mean by get out of here? Do you mean the basement? Or this reality? 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompettes? Let's hide out. 4 Chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece, just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? We'll tell her about the basement because I don't know if we're like, hey, I've been talking to vegetables for the past couple days, is going to get her anywhere where this might at least distract her for a minute. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You unlocked the basement door. I thought it was already unlocked. Thank you. I'll bring some cutlets up and we'll have a great dinner, okay? See you soon. Kindred descends the staircase into darkness. You locked the basement door. Did you just lock the door? Block out the screams of rage and bargaining? Given enough time, they will end. Crawl into bed and go to sleep.